The R8OB8 ladies share their hopes for the Season 14 reunion. Bravo viewers first met Paul P.K. Kemsley back in 2016 when he and Dorit Kemsley joined Season 7 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Since then, we've learned quite a bit about the English businessman, and he's also shared a lot on his social media pages about his past. In 2019, for example, PK took to his Instagram page to reveal an adorable throwback photo of himself and his brothers in the 80s. "My brothers and me around 1984, I'm at my mum's." PK captioned the post, which featured himself and his two siblings dressed in t-shirts and jeans that were definitely a blast from the style past. We could also see a reflection of PK taking the snapshot at his mother's home as he looked back on his younger years before meeting Dorit and marrying her in 2015. While we immediately recognized PK's face, his hair was on the darker side back then, and his style has changed quite a bit. Dorit Kemsley gets candid about her split from PK. Be careful what you wish for. Kyle Richards spills on emotionally taxing R8OB8's reunion. Not even kidding. Dorit Kemsley makes a bold statement in a teeny blue bikini. Life is too short. Dorit Kemsley gives an update on the status of her marriage to Paul P.K. Kemsley. In addition to reflecting on PK's past, we have a bit of an update on his and Dorit's future. After a season of uncertainty, Dorit is finally revealed where she stands with her estranged husband on the R8OB8 Season 14 reunion. In Part 1, host Andy Cohen asks Dorit about her reluctance to file for divorce. Dorit shares her updated perspective, saying, "As of a week ago, I've chosen not to have much of a relationship with him." Dorit Kemsley makes a definitive statement about future with PK. "I've chosen." Although their romantic relationship has shifted, Dorit and PK remain committed to co-parenting their two children, Jagger and Phoenix Kemsley. Dorit explains that PK currently has custody of the kids on Saturday nights. If he's in town, she adds. Dorit Kemsley at the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14 reunion. Photo. Bravo. Does Dorit Kemsley want to get back together with PK? Based on what Dorit says in the R8OB Season 14 reunion, it seems the answer is no. However, she had previously revealed she was still open to reconciling with PK. "I don't think if I decided I wanted to get back together, that it would happen just like that," she told Andy on the March 11 protagonists. The right tone for the MCU, the success of darker storytelling in the MCU, especially with series like What If? Highlights a growing appetite among audiences for nuanced narratives that explore the complexities of morality and heroism. An Elektra comic would embody this trend, allowing her to navigate a morally gray world where heroes and villains are often indistinguishable. The introduction of raw emotion, personal sacrifice, and imperfect decisions would bring a new texture to the MCU, paving the way for stories that reflect the darker, messier aspects of the superhero genre. This aligns perfectly with the thematic ambitions of the current MCU, ensuring that Elektra's story would resonate with both longtime fans and newcomers alike. Conclusion. Elektra's call to action. With Daredevil. Born Again reigniting interest in the darker corners of the Marvel Universe, an Elektra comic is not just an opportunity, it's an imperative. Her tumultuous journey, rich history, and the potential for deep, compelling storytelling based on her character make her an ideal candidate for a focused narrative. In a world where heroes walk the fine line between light and darkness, Elektra represents the complexities of choice, consequence, and identity. As fans clamor for strong, intricate female characters, Elektra's return could not only elevate her story, but also serve as inspiration for how the MCU can continue to evolve. Now is the time for the Marvel Universe to embrace Elektra fully, gifting her with the depth and narrative she deserves. ushering in a new dawn where she can reclaim her rightful place as one of the most dynamic characters in the Marvel pantheon. A new dawn in the MCU introduction. With the resounding success of Daredevil, Born Again on Disney+, fans have been reminded of the rich tapestry of characters that populate the Marvel universe. Among them, Elektra Natchios stands out as a complex and intriguing figure. First introduced in Daredevil number 190 in 1976, Elektra quickly became a fan-favorite anti-hero, known for her skills as an assassin and her tumultuous relationship with Matt Murdock. With the MCU expanding into darker and more nuanced storytelling, now is the perfect time for Elektra to take center stage in her own comic series. Here's a look at why an Elektra comic is not just a good idea, but an essential addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A rich backstory and character depth. Elektra's origin story is compelling. Raised in Greece, her childhood was marked by tragedy and violence, leading her down a path of assassination and conflict. Her struggles with her identity, loyalty, and morality make her an ideal character for a darker, more mature narrative. In a comic series, Elektra can fully exhibit her inner conflicts, from her training as a deadly assassin to her heartbreak over Matt Murdock. We can see how these experiences shape her choices and relationships. The storytelling potential is immense. A series could delve into Elektra's formative years, exploring her training with the Hand and her relationships with figures like Stick, the enigmatic mentor to both her and Daredevil. The dichotomy of her love for Matt Murdock versus her allegiance to the assassin lifestyle creates a fertile ground for conflict, setting the stage for not only action but deep emotional storytelling. Darker themes and impactful storylines. The MCU has successfully shared stories that resonate with audiences emotionally, such as the struggles of heroes with personal demons. Elektra fits seamlessly into this mold, offering an exploration of themes like redemption, sacrifice, and the consequences of violence. A narrative arc that follows her quest for a sense of atonement could resonate with audiences while still delivering high-stakes action and intrigue. One potential story arc is Elektra's battle against the Hand, a shadowy organization that has played a significant role in her past. This would allow for rich storytelling filled with betrayals, philosophical dilemmas, and battles that highlight her skills and vulnerabilities. With the Hand potentially making a comeback in the current MCU timeline following events in Shang-Chi and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness Elektra's re-emergence could nicely tie into larger narrative arcs, enhancing both her story and the broader universe. A visual spectacle, art and aesthetics. Elektra's character lends itself to striking visuals, both in terms of action sequences and a unique aesthetic. A comic series could explore a mix of traditional Japanese influences and modern illustrations, creating a style that reflects her mixed heritage and multifaceted life. The vibrant colors of the landscape, the dark hues of her assassin wardrobe, and the choreographed fluidity of her combat style would create an enticing visual experience for readers. Think of the mesmerizing artistry seen in works like Frank Miller's original Daredevil run, or the stunning visuals of Elektra. Assassin by Miller and Bill Sienkiewicz. These styles could inspire artists in a new series, offering striking visuals that capture Elektra's allure and danger. Expanding the network of characters, Elektra's introduction in a comic series would also provide opportunities to expand the roster of supporting characters. Characters from the Daredevil mythos, such as Bullseye, and even lesser-known figures like Typhoid Mary, could play significant roles. The tone and pacing of a well-crafted Elektra narrative could allow for crossover appearances, enriching both her story and the stories of those around her. This interconnectedness creates a broader narrative canvas that fits neatly into the expansive world of the MCU. Moreover, introducing Elektra's narrative also positively impacts representation within the Marvel Comics canon. She is a powerful female character with depth and complexity, able to stand shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Jessica Jones and Captain Marvel. By focusing on her narrative, Marvel can continue to champion stories